Today I'm going to be going through a Pilates sequence with the help and the use of a big Pilates ball. If you don't have one of these, it's okay. We have left a link in the description below so that you can order one of your very own. And if you still don't want to order one, you can still do the movements without the ball. So don't feel like this video isn't for you. We can still make it work and make a plan. We are going to start with some warm-ups and then move on into using this ball. So let's just for now keep the ball on the side, and we are slowly going to get into a seated position. I want you in that crisscross leg position. Want that left leg on the outside and the right leg tucked in on the inside, and we're slowly going to reach over, pushing that glute into the ground and slowly back and reaching, pushing that left glute into the ground and slowly back. And let's do 2 more on each side after this one, and that's 1. Keep going. And 2, and the last one, we're just going to reach a little bit more and reach, 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 and slowly back. And reach, 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 and slowly back. We're going to slowly extend those legs, placing ourselves in that center of our mats. We're going to bring our feet towards each other. I want that knee and ankle contact with one another. We're going to rotate our palms up towards the ceiling, arms in a T position. We're going to inhale, and on that exhale, rotate to pulses and inhale center. Exhale, rotate towards the left. Inhale center. That's 1. We're doing 3 on each side. And rotate. I want you to really focus on that rotation of that trunk and slowly back. We're going to point those toes, and I want you to try and challenge yourself. If that ball is in front of you, just to slowly roll yourself and really reach that ball if you can, keeping those toes pointed and slowly stacking that vertebra. As you can see, my toes are pointed. We're going to do 2 more of these, tucking chin, then neck and chest all the way down and reaching and slowly back. And last one, and tucking in and reaching, 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 stacking that vertebra and slowly rolling yourself down all the way to lie down comfortably on your back, extending arms overhead. We're going to bring our hands to the sides, making sure that you are in that comfortable neutral position. We're slowly going to inhale, and on that exhale, slowly roll our hips off the ground, bringing our pelvis up towards the ceiling, digging those heels into the ground, making sure that our knees aren't falling out. We're going to hold, drawing belly to spine, shoulders into the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale. Exhale, slowly rolling down. And we're going to lift back up. And once in the air, we are going to do a few single leg toe taps. So let's slowly lift right leg up into tabletop and inhale. And on the exhale, toe tap. That's 1 and 2 and 3. Keep going. And 4. We're doing 8 with a 10-second hold. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and extending and aligning. Please remember to make sure those hips are aligned for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back to tabletop. Drop that right leg. Inhale, and on the exhale, lift that left leg up and slowly toe tap. And that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Inhale up. Exhale down. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and extending that leg and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that leg back to tabletop, dropping that leg, lifting those hips to inhale, and on the exhale, rolling yourself back to starting point. We're going to lift both our legs up into that tabletop. Inhale and exhale, lift right leg up. Inhale and exhale, lift left leg up. Let's get that tummy warm. I promise we are going to use that ball. We're just warming up before we begin. We're slowly going to lower both arms and both legs towards the floor. And when we lift back up, we're going to do a tabletop crunch. So as you can see, when I'm lowering and lifting back up, I'm not leaning up and forward. I'm just lifting straight up towards the ceiling, just to the point that those scaps are off the ground. That's 3. We're doing 8 of these, slow and controlled. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And last one. And 8. And slowly dropping those legs down. And we are going to prepare to do a roll up. So inhale, on that exhale, rolling ourselves up and into a seated position, stacking that vertebra. We are going to start with the ball under our feet. So as you can see, I have a 90-degree angle in my hips and in my knees, and we are going to do our basic pelvic curl up towards the ceiling, but now just be aware and certain and that you are making sure that you're stabilizing yourself because of that instability of that ball. So you're going to have to concentrate extra hard just to make sure, but we all like a good challenge. So let's inhale, and on that exhale, slowly rolling our hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing those glutes. We're slowly going to inhale, and on that exhale, extend our legs out and inhale back. That's 1. We're going to do 6 and 2, keeping core tight, and 3 and 4. I want you to feel that glute activation and hamstring activation, and 5 and 6, keeping those hips there. I want you to bring your right foot to the center of the ball and extend that left leg, aligning those knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that leg down, bringing it to the center, lifting that right leg, aligning those knees and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting those hips to slowly roll yourself back down onto the floor. We're going to slowly lift ourselves back up to turn over. Now I want that ball under your shins or your ankles. If you're feeling strong, you can put it under your ankles. If you are feeling a little bit more apprehensive, you can bring the ball a little bit closer to your body, because that way you can have a little bit more control. Okay, just to get ourselves into that extended plank position with the ball under our ankles or shins, you want to get into that all fours position. Remember, you want to make sure that those hands are comfortably under those shoulders, and you are slowly going to inhale, and on the exhale, slowly extend those knees and roll that ball away. If you are feeling like you want the ball a little bit closer, just bring that ball a little bit more closer to your knees, and then you can roll up to get that ball under those knees rather than under those ankles. As I said again, if you are feeling like you might struggle with this one, the closer the ball is to your trunk, the easier it will be, the further away, and the more work you'll have to do to maintain that stability. So let's get straight into it. We are going to do some knee tucks, extending those legs, keeping core tight and stabilizing. For now, we're just going to hold for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, exhale, knee tuck. That's 1. We're doing 8 of these, and 2, and 3, and 4. Keep going, and 5. And when you're extending, you're squeezing those glutes. 6, and 7, and 8, and slowly coming down, bringing that ball away just for a bit, and resting in that rest position. Well done. We're going to get back up one more time with that ball under our ankles, and we are going to do some chest touches. A lot of stability work today, but that extra challenge is always a little more fun. Let's inhale, and on that exhale, extend those legs, keeping core tight. We're slowly going to activate that core. Inhale, and on that exhale, chest touch. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly coming down. We are going to turn over and place the ball under our elbows. Well done, everyone. So now we can have 2 positions with the ball. We can either get into a plank position with our knees in, or a plank position with our knees up. So if you do find that you are struggling a little bit, you can use the knee in position. So let's start. Just make sure that you are in a good plank position, that you're not arching that back, that you are lengthening through that spine and keeping that nice good posture, squeezing those glutes. And you do have a slight tilt of that pelvic position inwards, and because I'd rather you have more of a flat back than a hyper extended lower back. If you do get back pain in this position, please make sure that you stop or slow down. We don't want to make the pain worse. The whole point of this exercise is to strengthen that core. Let's inhale, and on that exhale, extend, and we're slowly going to roll our elbows away and back in, and we're going to do 4 forward, 4 to the left, and 4 to the right, and slowly rolling to the left. Little circles with those elbows, and other side. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Tucking in and slowly putting the ball to the side and resting. We're going to do another set. However, I'm going to do that next set in that modified position with those knees in. The rest, we are going to place our elbows comfortably on the ball, and I want you to get into a knee in plank position. Just remember to make sure that you're still tucking in that pubic bone, have a slight flat back, core nice and tight. And I want you to get into a plank position, but don't lean with those elbows inwards. I want you to have a crisp posture, and we're slowly going to inhale. And on that exhale, extend those elbows away from us. And while we're doing that, you can see my body falling towards the floor and then tucking back in. We're going to do 6 outwards. That's 2. Then we're going to do 6 circles to the left, then 6 circles to the right. Squeezing those glutes. We've got 2 more. I want you to feel that work and that activation in that back. And slowly circles towards that left. That's 2. Core nice and tight. So if you're imagining you just have little pins on each elbow and you're drawing circles through the ball onto that floor. And relax. We're going to turn over and do the same thing towards the other side. That's 1, and 2, and 3. Keep going. And 4. And last one, 5. And we're going to end off with a 10-second hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly pushing that ball aside to get into rest position. And inhale and exhale, and we're slowly going to extend and lean that pelvis onto the floor and just stretch out those abdominals and keep breathing and slowly lifting yourself up and just allowing the body to stretch out. Bring that head through those arms and just hold, pushing those heels into the ground, rotating the tailbone up towards the ceiling and holding, and slowly coming back down, and last time in that rest position. Thank you for completing yet another Pilates class with me. I hope you enjoyed those new variations. You should be feeling some good activations into your tummy and into your glutes, into your hamstrings and into those arms. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you like that video, hit that like button, and I look forward to helping you soon.